I struggled to quit porn for literally years. I was annoyed, I was frustrated. I'd made zero progress in years. Like, imagine that. Imagine going to the gym, for example, trying, like, actually training hard and eating right and making zero progress. You feel like shit, right? I've been addicted since I was 13, trying for years to quit. But when I discovered what I'm going to teach you today, I was able to quit within literally months, which is faster than anyone I've seen online. And I quit eventually at 19, okay? So the mistake I was making, and the mistake I can put money on that you're making, is you are on NoFap. Now, NoFap is the most popular porn quitting strategy on the internet. Yeah? You want to quit porn? Get onto NoFap. That's why them videos have so many views, okay? They've got millions of views. Why is everyone still addicted to porn then? Why didn't I quit faster? Why didn't I quit years ago when I first got onto NoFap? I'm sure it's the same for you. Because NoFap doesn't work. Let's put up, for my example, right? I was addicted to porn for years, doing it every single day, done it 1,000 times, yeah? It was ingrained into my brain to do it every day. I was just addicted, right? I got onto NoFap, which is when you quit porn cold turkey, go straight to zero, which sounds great. So I'm doing it every day, 1, 2, 3 times a day. Then I go straight to NoFap, where I'm doing it 0 times. I get 1 or 2 days in, which is great because, I'm motivated to finally quit, finally stop feeling like a loser and hating myself, and to get some confidence back, yeah? But day 3 rolls about, every single time it was day 3. The second I woke up, the biggest urge I've had in my life, the biggest one I've had in months, okay? And I didn't last the whole day, obviously. I relapsed within 30 minutes of waking up, felt like a loser, I failed, so I relapsed again. Figured I'm on day 0 of NoFap, I've already failed, I'll do it 5 times today, and I'll start again tomorrow. That happened over 100 times for me, literally over 100 times, right? Why I kept going on to it, who knows, right? It's just, I don't know what else to do. I thought that was just the way to quit. Doing it every day, then you go to 0, and boom, it'll be great. On paper, it sounds great, doesn't it? You'll quit in 2 weeks, but it just doesn't work like that, okay? You're simply not ready, okay? That's just it. You're not ready for that. Imagine a skinny guy walking into the gym on day 1 and trying to lift the heaviest weight, even though he's skinny and he's just got there. Would you think, A, wow, look at him, he's going to be so strong. Look at all the muscle he's going to put on. Or would you think, bit of a retard, what are you doing? Go and lift a light weight, right? Obviously that one, you'd think, what an idiot. I'm looking at my past self, I'm looking at you the same way, right? You've watched porn, I don't know, 10 times last week. Get onto NoFap and you go to 0. What? Where's the middle ground? Why have we just rushed it? We're trying to quit fast, but it's always the people that rush that never get the results, right? We're just making it hard on ourselves. We're at level 1 right now, but we're trying to play level 100. It's stupid. What about the rest of the levels? Yeah? So, I'm going to teach you, get off NoFap. So my next step is, what do you actually do? Get onto my system called LessFap. The other example I used, you watched porn 10 times last week, watch it 8 times this week. Not 0, yeah? 8 times. Why not? Because you're ready for 8, even 9. Because it's less than 10, so you're making progress, but it's not so impossible that you're just going to be depressed. Oh, I can't watch porn anymore. It's stupid to go to 0. There's no middle ground. Then next week, do it 6 times. Then 3. Then 1. And even if you fail some weeks, it's fine. Within a couple months, this years and years of addiction you've had will be gone pretty much. You've gone from doing it 1, 2, 3 times a day to once a week. And you don't even think about porn anymore. And it's not even that enjoyable. Simply because you've gone into LessFap, you've stopped putting pressure on yourself. That's the main thing. You've had this addiction for years. Don't put pressure on yourself to quit in 2 weeks, right? Because you're going to fail because it's too difficult. And you're going to beat yourself up, which is going to lead you to jacking off again and hating yourself and feeling like a failure. But if a skinny kid went to the gym again and tried to lift 100 kilograms bench press, he's not going to do it. He's going to feel demotivated. He'll probably break his pecs, yeah? And he'll be injured and he'll never try it again. But then he'll try it again and fail. And the same, don't put pressure on yourself because it's going to make you feel like shit. Get onto LessFap where you can still watch porn. You're just doing it less and less each week. Each week you're getting benefits, right? Because the less you watch porn, the more benefits you get. You don't need to go to 0 cold turkey to experience any benefits. Just watch it less and you'll be more confident, less anxious, more likely to speak to girls, eye contact, you'll love yourself, you'll think you're the shit. Whatever benefits you get from porn, you get from watching it less. Okay, you'll notice in the first 1, 2, 3 weeks, you just stop caring what people think. You walk outside, you don't feel shameful because you've not just jacked off like a loser monkey, right? Because your brain knows this is a shameful thing you're doing. So when you go out in public, you go to your job, you go to the gym, you're going to be thinking everyone's looking at, everyone knows what I've just done. They're all looking at me, they think I'm a weirdo. because you think yourself as a weirdo, okay? And when you experience that just going away, you'll feel great, you're getting benefits, and the most important one, you're making progress towards quitting porn. While still watching it and getting benefits, you're making progress. And if you've been on NoFap for years with zero progress like me, it feels great. So please get onto Less Fap. You'll quit porn, it'll be easy for you, it'll be more enjoyable for you. So just do that. It's the fastest way to quit. Now, one more tip I'll give you as a bonus, because why not, is what's the most effective way to overcome urges? I've tried using willpower and discipline. I've tried meditating. I've tried circulating the sexual energy through my body. None of that works for me. I'm not a monk. I'm not a spiritual guy. I don't know how to do that stuff, right? But what I found the most effective way, I don't care how big the urge is, this will work pretty much every time. Action. Action solves everything in life. If you want to lose some weight, you can think about losing weight, or you can go to the gym. Action. You can think about making money by, thinking of the business, or you can start a business, even if it fails. Action. You can think about quitting porn and resisting the urge and meditating, or you can get up and use action and go for a walk. And that's how to overcome urges every single time. Because let's imagine it's middle of the day, you're in bed where you're used to watching porn in, but you're going to use meditation, you're going to use this method to quit the urge, right? But you're still in bed where you're used to watching porn. So you know what your brain's thinking? It's not thinking, oh, look, he's meditating, he's trying to resist the urge and quit porn, let's help him. No, it's thinking, he's in bed, he's horny, he wants to watch porn. Okay, let's make him more horny so he watches it, let's help him out. It thinks it's helping you, right? And you can't blame it. You're still in bed, right? Imagine a fat guy trying to lose some weight. On day one, he goes to a chocolate factory. Stupid, right? His brain's thinking, oh wow, got all this food. Make him hungry so he eats it. It's not thinking, oh, he's trying to lose some weight, so don't make him hungry. No, it's thinking, nice chocolate, eat it, right? It's thinking, you're in bed, watch porn. So if you got up and moved and went for a walk, before you've even put your shoes on to leave, the urge is gone, the desire is gone, the boner's gone, whatever you want to say, it's gone. 90% gone. Because you're telling your brain, not out loud, but you're telling your brain, oh look, I'm walking downstairs, I'm putting my shoes on, I'm going for a walk. I'm obviously not watching porn right now. Your brain's thinking, all right, oh, he's going for a walk. I'll give you some energy. I'll give you some testosterone to help you with that. Goodbye. It's that simple. It's not thinking, oh, I don't care, I'm going to make you horny when you go to the gym to embarrass yourself. No. It's thinking, oh, he's left the environment he's used to watching porn in. He's going to the gym. Give him some energy. It's that simple. Your brain will help you out if you let it. If you stay in bed, you're just making yourself your own enemy, telling your brain, oh, I'm trying to watch porn, help me out. That's what your brain's thinking. But if you leave the house, before you've put your shoes on, you don't even have to ideally go for a walk, but before you've even put your shoes on, your brain's already got the message. We're not watching porn, we're doing something else, cool. It's that simple. One more thing I'll tell you is why quit? Other than not feeling like a loser, having confidence, having no anxiety, not caring what people think, speaking to whoever you want. What is the main reason I quit? It was this. If you keep watching porn, you're going to turn into a cook. A C-U-C-K, a cook. You've probably seen what it is on the internet, but it's when a man enjoys watching his woman, his girlfriend, his partner, his wife, be sexual with another man. Yep, it's disgusting. Like if you've been to a hotel, there's always a chair in the corner, it's facing the bed. The cook sits on the chair whilst his woman is with another man and he enjoys himself. It's disgusting. I'll explain why I'm telling you that in a minute. But the more you watch porn, right, each time you watch it, your brain is getting that much more corrupted. And eventually you're going to wake up with your wife, your future wife, your girlfriend, whatever, and you're going to get the thoughts of her being with another man, and it's going to be exciting. Yeah. At that point, is it over for you? Potentially. I thank God I didn't reach that point. I pray you don't reach that point, okay? Because I don't know what to do with that. I wouldn't know what to advise you. Just stop watching porn. But just remember, always in the back of your mind, the more you watch porn, the more likely you are to be a cook who enjoys watching his wife be with another man. Now, how does this relate to you? What am I talking about? What is porn? It's you in the corner, in the chair, yeah, watching through a screen, the woman you would love to be with some random dude or 5 dudes, whatever you watch, yeah? What is that doing to your brain? What's that doing to your self-image? Just thinking, oh, well, this guy's not good enough to be with the girl, obviously, or else he would be. Oh, they are? Okay. Can I watch? Is that okay? Back in the tribal days, to put this in a better image for you, yeah, there was always the alpha male. He got all the women because he was powerful, strong, smart, whatever. And the betas, the losers in the corner, couldn't get the girls because they weren't good enough. So they would watch the alpha and the village women have sex, right? And they'd enjoy themselves. because they know in their brain they're not good enough for that. So they convince themselves, oh, I enjoy this anyway. I enjoy watching. Yeah, I don't even want to be involved. They're ugly anyway. They'll tell them brains all this sort of stuff, and that's where the cut came from. I sound weird. I don't care. It's the truth. Yeah. And porn is now the same updated thing of that. So the more you watch it, the more times you put yourself in the cook position, the more likely you are to just turn into a cook who doesn't believe they're good enough to be with the woman they love. So don't be a cook. Follow this advice. Get onto LessFap. Use action to solve urges. And just always keep the cook in the back of your mind. Don't turn into a cook, okay? Because that is the worst thing that's going to happen. That will ruin your life. So it just puts a timer on for you to make this urgent and quit. I hope this helped. If you got any value, I'd appreciate you subscribing, and goodbye. By the way, no pressure, but the link under this video is my paid porn quitting course. It's just got all the tips I could possibly think of to give you. It'll help you quit faster than literally anyone, even faster than my free videos. It supports me, it supports you, and it's cheap. So if you're interested, check it out.